All right. We're going to start off doing a little gun building. So today's plan, we're going to do G17, build it, use it, see what it's all about. So we're going into presets. You won't have presets unlocked right away. You need to build the workbench first. But here we have a beautiful G17. Nothing fancy. Works. All right. It works every time too. But anyhow, so there's a lot of things you can do to upgrade it. We'll start with a slide. Plenty of options. We've got different cut slides. Uh, Alpha Wolf slide. Yeah, everybody's familiar with those. We even have an Alpha Wolf custom slide. A little more cutting into the front there. So every item, see if... No, I'm not able to from here. I can? I cannot. Okay. The reason for this, it has different ergonomic scores. You can aim faster, uh, draw your gun quicker, change weapons faster, things like that. There's also accuracy, recoil. Some will add to it, some will take away from it. And there's useful parts, like this has the RMR cut here, where the, I think, Alpha Wolf does not. You only have your front and rear post sights. And even with those, you still have some options. Your standard Glock sights. And you also have the True Glow TFXs, which I would highly recommend. I enjoy mine thoroughly. There's also your ring sights. And then there's the matching front sights for those too. Ring sight, it's True Glow TFX. You can match that with your True Glows in the rear. And then sadly, you can't actually look down the sights in this view, but you get the idea. And it's night sights. It actually works with the tritium, so if you're doing a night raid, you'll be able to see them. Yeah, so we've also got some Zebtech parts here. The hex cut. Let's roll with that one. That looks pretty cool. All right, so you have options. Trigicon RMR. Throw that right on there. Bolts right on. No problem. And then you're able to use that instead of the other sights. You can also use the Zebtech mount cap. And if I'm not mistaken, which I am mistaken, yeah, you can't use... Alright, so we'll go with the RMR. Or maybe I haven't opened the parts yet to put other sights on it. We'll do RMR with no post sights, no iron sights. Tons of options for barrels. We've got a threaded barrel, happens to be gold. Salient arms. We also have a barrel with a compensator. So can I take the slide off? I can. So compensator portholes here. So just your standard G17 barrel there. You can put compensator on it, help you with the recoil, get back on target for a follow-up shot. Or the threaded barrel. You want to put a suppressor on the front, you can do that as well. Lone Wolf, threaded barrel. Just whatever flavor you want to go with. We'll do double diamond or Alpha Wolf. Alpha Wolf. Alright, and put the... We'll go with Zebtech Hex. Right. And the RMR with no other sights. Oh, not a bad one there. Alright, Menagerie of options for other things as well. Oh, shoot, that's right. Hang on. Back. Alright. This is what I was thinking here. AimTech makes one of these guys. You can have that on there, and then you can mount any other sight you want, pretty much. They got this one that stands up here pretty tall. Got the RMR again. I don't know why you would do that with the RMR cup. If you have a standard Glock slide, you wouldn't be able to do that. This one, And you can put the Romeo 4 on top. Just a whole bunch of different ones. What comes with this one? Loophole, Delta Point. Fast Fire. Purpose Fast Fire. I always like the look of those. That's pretty slick. Nice and slim, too. Doesn't really get in the way. Yeah, but you got a whole bunch of options there. And then there's different bases even. You can go with Tactical. And that gives you the same options. It also has a high profile mount. Trigicon. If you, whatever reason, wanted to do that. I thought there was a third, too. Maybe it's just not on this combination. I've sworn there was a third one. Fisher Development. Who doesn't love that thing? That's beautiful. And you could even put like a little laser on the bottom. Which I think we will. I like running the lasers. It helps. Let's slap this back on there. Alright, Trigicon RMR. We got our laser up front. Threaded barrel. We're not using it properly. Compensator. Or we have suppressors as well. Okay, go with the SIG. The Osprey is nice. I think it's a bit heavy. Lose some ergonomic points there. The AAC. I like this one a whole lot. Nice, thin, long, efficient. It works. And Alpha 9, I feel like that's going to get really in the way of this here. We might need that, the real tall one for that. Or just put the sight on the front, right? Make it ridiculous. We can do double sights. No, we're not. We'll go with this one. Yeah, so you also have magazines, of course. No gun's good without a magazine. Standard Glock mag, 17 round. You got your big stick option, as ridiculous as that looks. And if you really want to get crazy, 50 round drum mag, which we will not be doing. I feel the standard mags are fine. Glock stock. Almost forgot about this little guy. Could even throw one of them on there. I'm not sure the ergonomics and recoil and all of that this provides. I haven't really played much with them. But kind of a fun option. All right. I want to save as, we'll call this, a real simple custom G17. How about that? All right. So if I open the custom G17, preset can't be assembled. Oh, right. That's why that's, okay. So with each of these parts, this would have been a better way to show it. Damn it. Well, all right. I'll hit it real quick. So we're only taking off this blue part here for the vertical recoil and the horizontal recoil. Not been affected all that much. If we were to do something like put the Glock stock on it, you can see the numbers change there. Ergonomics way higher. Weight is almost 25% higher. But the horizontal recoil, the vertical recoil is just chopped down to nothing. Have we gone with like a rubber grip, recoil's not affected much. A little bit more weight, but the ergonomics is much higher. We could even slap one of those on there. Why not, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so the Aimtech Tiger Shark mounts to the rear of it. This pin, that pin comes out, and then this mounts here so that it doesn't get in the way with anything else. then you can mount your sights on the top. So if you wanted to go with that option instead, um, typically it wouldn't go through your sights. This one does. It's just a graphics thing so that you can have TFX on there. Anyhow, whatever. Way too far beyond the scope of what we're doing here. Plenty of ways to customize G17. So, RMR, we got the suppressor on there, rubber grip, blue laser, standard mags. Let's do it. All right, so we'll save that one. Now I need to go to the store, and that's not the store. We need to go to Mechanic and buy the Glock 17. So let's do that. All right. Now we can go back to my guy and at the bottom. Right, it's not at the bottom. Here it is. All right, so modding, I believe, and no, presets. We'll learn together, guys. Glock 17, custom G17. We'll open that. This is the one I want to use. Select. Okay. Assemble. Yeah, missing parts. Include the parts I have. Yes, because I would like to buy these parts. So you get this screen here, and I have these 3 unlocked. They're already purchasable, but I can't purchase these because I don't have... Oh, they're just not sold by anybody. So owner type traders, and maybe this will be, if you're still here with me and you're actually experienced in the game, maybe this will be the one thing you can take away from it. Owner type traders, click the X on that, and now you'll be buying it from players if it's not available elsewhere. The price is 115,000 rubles. Sure, and you can refresh with F5, and maybe your price will go down as somebody lists something new. Maybe it won't. You see. Maybe it goes up. No, we're not going to do this all day. So purchase all. I have to purchase them with dollars. Do I have dollars? I have dollars. Yeah. Oh, for Peacekeeper. Right. He trades in US dollars. Everyone else is in rubles. Of course, it was already purchased. I wasted all kind of time. Now it's 1,000 rubles more expensive. All right. No matter. You have all the needed parts. So we will assemble. Weapon has been built. All right. I finished up a raid earlier, so we're going to take off all of this. We'll get rid of all of that, and this, and that, and this.
This, then this, and this, then that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and then...
Where's my meds? There's my meds. No space. Oh, crap. Oh, that wasn't... That's not good. All right. This will be a 2-parter. All right, welcome back. You didn't go anywhere. Did a bunch of work. But, yeah, so here we are. Actually, I have room to put all of my stuff. So, we've got the Glock 17, right, with our sights on there, suppressor. Looking all good. Now, standard mags have no bullets in them. Fascinating concept. You have to buy them empty. So, since that's all we're going to run, we're going to do several of them. So we will look on the market. And Mechanic has them cheaper. Not surprised. This is only available once you're level 10. And whenever you're level 10, you have the flea market open to you. And it's pretty handy. It's what players put up here. A lot of times the dealers will be cheaper, but you'll have more variety with the people. Like you see with building the gun, some of it's just not available. It's not out there. You got to go find the parts in the raid, and then either sell the parts or use the parts to build something else, and then go from there. So the parts are just scattered about the map, and you got to go get them, or kill the guy who found them and then take his stuff. Anyhow, you also have another option. Once you're level 10, you can right-click on something and do a linked search. So by doing that, it brings up the Glock, because that's linked to the magazine. Also, every type of ammunition is linked to the magazine. We've got green tracer rounds, it's just 9x19 parabellum, nothing fancy. They do have fancy stuff, so it'll be a hollow point, high fragmentation chance, bullet velocity. So there actually is a bullet velocity, recoil, chance to cause a bleed, chance to cause a light bleed, heavy bleed, light bleed, two totally different things. Chances are we're going to figure that one out. And accuracy is actually increased 10% by using this hollow point here. Now, all of them for the G17 are based off of this PSTGZH. Everybody sells it. It's dirt cheap. And this bullet velocity, 457 meters per second, this is your standard round. So if the velocity is increased, you'll impact your target higher. And something like this rip round here, I didn't even know. I knew it existed. My character didn't know it existed. So recoil 20. The recoil is 20 points of recoil added to the PSTGZH. The bullet velocity is, I believe, lower, but it's because the round has more weight to it. Heavy bleed, light bleed, and this has a high fragmentation chance also. 381 and 457. Yeah, it's actually slower, but will be more recoil. Then we've got some like armor penetration rounds. They've got a steel core there, and they're slower, but they fire exactly the same. So you'll impact the target lower, but it's not going to change the way that the gun fires. These are new to me. They're new to the game, this new iteration of it. And these are even more armor penetration than the others. And it gives you a little doodad there about the bottom. Higher recoil, more accuracy, and much higher speed. Luger CCI. I like Luger CCIs. Apparently I didn't know about them this wipe. But, so, and more on the wipe. If you learn about something and then the game is wiped, your character forgets everything that he knows, and then you have to go back through and explore everything. So as you're going through the match, you won't know what any of these things on the floor are. I do, but the guy doesn't, so you have to tell him to examine it, and then that's like the grayed out. I like the Luger CCIs. Now here's what we're going to do. Let's just do some basic stuff, just because it's an introduction. So I've got, what, 6 magazines, 17, so we'll get 500 rounds, 34 grand. That's nothing in terms of ammunition. Some of my ammunition that I run for big boys, they're actually several thousand per round. These 995s, if you look at that, they're 3,200 per bullet. Each shot, 3 grand. Well, they're worth it. They're way better rounds. I mean, it's modeled after an M995. It does what it does. Much better than your run-of-the-mill 855 green tips. Now, also, the green tip is significantly cheaper. Now you can buy them for $2 US or 239. It's not much more than the 9mm. Anyhow, all right, back to what we were doing. So, lock mags. I do like how they added this, you can load ammo straight from here. Right click on it, go to your PST GZH. I already had plenty apparently before. You don't have to, but I do recommend loading one in the chamber. It will put it in the chamber for you when you enter the round, but and enter the match. The first thing you'll do is rack the slide. But why waste that half of a second? So, in our rig, we've got 5 magazines, empty pockets, empty bag, decent armor. This is armor class 5. It's made of ultra high weight polyethylene. Okay. It makes a difference. Ceramic, ceramic, you take a couple shots in a small area and the ceramic will break. It's hard to repair. Steel can handle a little bit more. Ultra high weight polyethylene, not sure how that stacks up to steel, but it's definitely better than ceramic. There's also titanium, and there's all different kinds of things. But yeah, so we have one of those. We also have a helmet. You always want some dome protection, and the headgear. Won't make much of a difference if you're not familiar with it, but it's going to allow us to hear a little better. I put my meds in this container. Anything that's in this container is impossible to lose. Can't lose it. Even if you die, you get it back. In this Doc's case, all of this, I keep it 7,000 cash in there for extracts and whatnot. So yeah, let's just do it. Now, what I'm going to do, just for the sake of getting some kind of a video together, we'll do a factory run. You can select your time. These are static, but in like customs, it's a rolling time and things will actually change. But for factory, we'll do 15:28. We will do offline mode. Now, I know you're saying, oh, offline mode, that's cheating. Yeah, well, I just want to show you what it does. So we'll enable PvE, and we'll do as online difficulty, as online AI. We won't do Scav War. Just because I won't know where they are, but it'll be interesting. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of something. Yeah. Nothing to it. Now that I have to clip 2 videos together, I'll probably take this load time out of here. It won't be bad, it's offline mode, but it's to just watch me flounder around for words. Alright. Let's go. Alright, we're in. So this is factory. First thing we're gonna do is turn that laser on. Alright. Oh. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty much it. So we've got bullets. Movement is pretty, it's pretty unique. Well, it is what it is. It's WSAD controls. I mean, you can only do so much with that. But what they did do, if you hold the crouch button, you can actually scroll and slow crouch. So, like this piece of cover here, if you wanted to have, like right now, you couldn't shoot over top of it. But you can if you only go up a couple clicks. Now, I'm protected. Well, I mean, for the most part, within reason, you know what I mean. Wanted to stand up a little bit. You can hunker back down. Either one, you have the option. You can choose exactly how high you want to stand. It's not like most games where it's either this or this, and there's nothing in between. You also have a run speed. Like, this is your standard walking around. This is just, we're doing our thing, and we're killing people, and whatever. But say you wanted to go slower, make less noise. You're still walking, you still have full mobility, you're still standing up. Less noise. If you wanted to walk around this corner, really cut the pie. If you wanted to just take your slice nice and easy, you could do it. And there's a quick button for that too. You hit caps lock and it'll go all the way straight down. So if you're in that situation where you need it now, you can get it now. And then you're back up. There's a jump. Using that. And actually, I hit the button. You can change the fire mode. You see down there in the bottom. Wait, no, that side. Whatever side. I don't know. It's on the right for me. It's, I don't know which way the camera is. But if this was, say, Glock 18, you'd be able to put it in full auto. And you'll switch the trigger and you'll be in full auto. I was going somewhere with the walking. Oh, right. Crouching and walking is different. You can slow that down. There's a lean. You can lean. And if I don't screw this up, so you can sidestep. You can hold it. So you're not actually honking out and exposing your entire body. You'll just take your shot and back in cover. Lean out, lean in. There is a slow lean as well. And it's not that either. Oh, this is terrible. I can't remember how to do it. But you can control, much like this one here, you can control your leaning and just get that exact angle that you want to hold. Alright. That's pretty much... Alright. I heard it. I don't know if you heard it. Probably not. But, there are scavs in now. They've spawned in. Scavs are the dirty bane of our existence that wants to kill us. That. He ate a couple more bullets than I wanted. You heard the metal steps? Those weren't mine. Tried to lay down on me. I remember hearing metal steps. They sounded pretty close to me. It's entirely possible that he's on a different level, because different floors will make different noises. Could be here, he could be anywhere. But I don't think it would have been that far out. So, alright, we're gonna go risky. I mean, we're only here just for a little bit, so... Kill the guy, here's his stuff. If I want this rifle, I take his rifle. Look at me. I own a rifle now. And he didn't have anything else. I don't know where he is, but he's somewhere around here. He's probably above me, if I had to guess. Now, I know we're running the pistol, and we'll come back to it, but now I do have the option to pull out the rifle and use that. Pick it up, get to use it, survive, you get to keep it. The surviving part is going to be tough here. I know he's out there. I saw him. Is that a rifle? Yep, it's a barrel. Alright, here's where grenades would have come in handy. I can't hold this all day because I have aim stamina, and when your aim stamina runs out, it's that blue bar down in the bottom. Pistol doesn't really wear down your aim stamina much. I mean, it's only a pistol, really. But it's still... he doesn't have that. So if I sit here for long enough waiting for him to pop around that corner, yeah, I'm going to be all jerky and shaky and I won't be able to fight when I need to. I want to fight on my terms, not his. Let's bait him out here a little bit. He didn't go for it. I still got this guy over here that I haven't found yet, so I don't want to poach. He sounds like he's under here. Anyhow, this is how you'll get stuff in the wild, too. And, pick up things out of boxes. Oh, I got a little baseball cap. He's not going for the footsteps either. Okay. Gonna have to push him. I know where he is. You can see his barrel. Those misses, or are those... maybe they were misses. Hit detection, what? Another one.
Пацаны, сегодня кайфуют. Маслята, кот!
I screwed up.
Вон он, вон! Ой, бля. Сука, отстрелялся нахуй! Понял я, вон он, сука! Вот ты! Да вот!
A little dicey. Alright, so I am bleeding, so we'll bandage that. Also, my leg is broken. The fracture there and the pain. I don't have time for that, so we're just gonna pop a pain pill. And I won't be able to run. I can walk. Running will hurt me. So we had two in the doorway. I took one. Remember, there's a guy here. And there's another one on the other side of this tank. He's now in between these two. I need to get to the other side of the factory. It's not going to happen. It's full, but I remember shooting a guy, so I don't think it's entirely full. Let's not rely on that. Always check that spot.
Вон он, сука!
I no clue where this guy is. He sounded very close. It's possible he's up top.
Yeah! Пошел!
No time for that. And I can't run. Need to worry about just getting out of here alive now.
Вон он! Брики-брики! Пальчик выкинь! А ты девка ёбаная!
Other? I don't think that was me. Makes no sense to get out of here.
Эй, ты куда пошел? Вылезай давай, нахрен вылезай!
Never saw him. Really does rhyme.
Вон он уплыл!
Pain. Another one of these. Let's heal my leg. Got time for that. I don't have time for that. Alright, they're probably down here. It's up top. I gotta go across and go to the other side. They're there, at least I didn't see them.
Понятно!
Where is he? We got a little hurt, but had to. All right. Ooh. And that is an offline factory raid. 5,000 experience for it. I have a couple kills, I think. It's not fair, though. It's not an actual environment where people were out there with me. That's just, those are the scabs. And then they spawn in with the players also. You'll have them while you're trying to fight players who are trying to also kill you while you kill them, while the scabs kill them, while the scabs are trying to loot the bodies, while there's bosses out there, and it can get pretty interesting at times. But yeah, so we're going to cut it there. That's it. I just wanted a little intro, little fun video. Offline raid, get everything back. It's like it never happened. I don't have the guns. I still have all my ammo. I don't actually get the experience. The 5,000 experience is gone. But I got to test out the clock. And turns out, piece of piece. Alright, I'm out of here.